You know this book because you wrote an endorsement. This is how
course.
it begins.
Yes, yes. This is a wonderful book because this is the future of our world, to understand that we don't have to change people with chemicals and drugs and all that. People need information. Information is what runs an intelligent system. A computer only works because of information, and a baby in a human's brain is the equivalent, actually much more powerful than any computer that we have on this planet. And a child's brain gets programmed just like a computer with information, which later controls the character of life. And this is why Marie's book is so critical for our future, because we need to understand how can we help children with information. And now I'm going to let the author herself say a few words. I allow her to say something because I'm so happy to be with her and Ervin, because the world is going to change not by physical things, drugs, chemicals, guns. It's going to change only because of information.
Thank you very much. Information is the rule of this seminar, because what we would like to reach in this seminar, that everybody learns how to transmit the information in order to get health, happiness, love, rich, and every good in this world. A garden.
Yes.
A garden, how you taught the garden. How we can go into the garden with this information. And this is our topic.
Yes, and I'm so proud of Maria and Ervin, because they've been providing information as a mission, not a job, a mission to help this planet evolve. And it's so important because if we can just touch the intelligence, that's all we need to help people evolve. It's the intelligence where we have a problem, and information is how we can use this intelligence to create the garden that we once had and come back to it again. And that's our destination, I believe.
And if we have some problems, some disease,
yes,
then we can give an information which balances it. And this is the topic of our seminar.
And to me, as a biologist, let me just say why it's so important. Because so many people believe disease is due to genes. This is a total mistake. It's a total misunderstanding. Less than 1% of disease is coming from genes. I said, then where is 90% coming from? And it's from our consciousness and the stresses that we are facing in this world. And the stresses aren't so much physical as they are intellectual or informational. People believing they're victims, people believing that they're weak and powerless. That's programming of information. And yet Maria and Ervin have been trying to tell us, no, you've got the wrong program. It's the information of who you really are, the powerful person. And this is why this course, this program, this book is like a guide to help us go from where we are today into the world that we all want. So I want to thank you so much, because the biggest part is teaching.
Thank you very much.
The key element about information in medicine is that there is such a thing as the information of a healthy organism, and everything works. It's all systems are go. And then there is disease. Disease is whether it's a physical disease or a mental disease, something where it doesn't work perfectly. And with the method that Maria develops in these books, one can actually diagnose patients. And you can compare the information that runs a patient with a disease, with a problem, with the healthy person, and see what the difference is. What went wrong, you see, and how to put it together. That's therapy. So with information being used in this sense, an exact sense of understanding, finding the information that runs the body, that's diagnosis, but it can also be used to put things right, and that's therapy. So the same information that created the problem, when you change it, and with so many creative ways you can change it, as Bruce has been talking about, the program, using a better program, not the one that's been programmed into us, which is unhealthy, which creates conflicts, which creates health and sickness and disease, but runs the healthy program of being together cooperatively and creating a larger system of which we are a part. That's the healthy information. And Maria's book identifies that information and how to apply it, a way that she can do it, but not alone. She can teach it, and you can learn it. The reader, the participant in her seminars can learn how to pick up this information, how to use it so that health gets re-established, not by biochemical means, but by this more subtle means that Bruce Lipton is talking about, the way we are programmed, reprogram it using information. The right information is healthy information, is wholeness information, and we are disconnected from that. And it's the method that Maria shows, which we can learn, is how to reconnect to that healthy information, how to become healthy again. To be healthy is to be whole. And with this method of remote healing, because this can work directly next to the patient, can work at any distance as well, information that is not limited locally. With that kind of a method, we can become whole again. And that's the key. That's when we are healthy as well.
I would just love to add this because it's, to me, very exciting. There's a phrase we've been using for 100 years, 200 years, I don't know. Knowledge is power. And a lack of knowledge is a lack of power. And what I want to say is that between Maria and Ervin, they are providing us with the knowledge that empowers people. And that's why I really want to support every effort they're involved with, because with the knowledge that these two wonderful leaders are providing, we can change the world.